This is Philip Keevil coming to you again from First Presbyterian Church in downtown Reading, Pennsylvania. We are on 5th Street, right opposite the library, and it's particularly apropos that I mention about our church building today, because last week I started a series of sermons on Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, and the subject is living out the cross of Christ in the various aspects of our lives, and the context for that this week is the church. Well, whenever we speak about the church, we have to define terms. When we talk about the church, are we talking about a physical structure in which worship and education takes place? Or are we talking about something else? Well, we're talking about something else. And in 1 Corinthians chapters 3 and 4, which is where we're going this week, Paul has two main images for the church. He calls it God's field and God's building. And he sees himself as both a farmer and a skilled builder. And they're two very interesting metaphors. But the whole point of the section of verses that I want to leave with you today is that the Corinthians were very partisan people. They seemed to really love to divide into parties, and some thought that Paul was just, the best thing that had ever happened to them, or Apollos was even better, Peter was someone great. And Paul's point is that Christ is not about parties. It's not about like the political parties in the state, but that each of these great preachers of the first century, like the preachers of today, are people whom God has called for the purpose of planting seed or building up the people of God, caring for the seed as it grows, or making sure that what we build on the foundation, which is Jesus Christ, is worthy of Him. That's what we're going to be looking at this week, and I hope that you'll come along and share with us in this. It's a very important subject, because the church is important to us, it's important to God, it's important to Christ, and this partisan spirit that can come in has been a cause of great difficulty for almost as long as the church exists. In fact, we see it here in this first century epistle from the pen of the great apostle to the Gentiles, Paul. So, look forward to seeing you this Sunday. Our service starts at 10:30, and hope you can come along and bring your Bible with you, because that's what we're going to be looking at. God bless you, and have a great week.